reasons. Well, what about this? Rowan Browning's already through to the men's 100-metre final. Now we've got another Aussie in Jake Doran. Let's get back to the track now with Bruce and Tamsin.
Thanks, Chevo. So goes from lane 3. He's had a terrific domestic season, Jake, and this is an achievement to get here. Can he make it through to the final? He's an outsider here. His Bunteen of St Kitts and Nevis here, and his seasonal best in the heat of 10.37, just outside his personal best. Safo Antwi goes from Ghana here. His personal best is 8 years ago.
And he trains here in Great Britain, so he's used to Birmingham.
Here's Jake, 22 years of age, national champion.
And he was the fastest Australian junior, and it's just been tough trying to make that transition to seniors. He's had so many injuries in curling, broken feet, hammy injuries, spinal stress fractures, but he's back. Elcott, personal best was in the National Championships for Trinidad this year. Here's the favourite in this semi, Omanyala. He's the African record holder from Nairobi last year. And with the visa issue in the World Championships, we didn't see the best of him, but he looked really good and ready to go in that heat yesterday.
Esme here of Cameroon. He was very quick. He was the third fastest in the heats at 10.08. Ash, I thought, was outstanding, the 20-year-old.
Yeah, now he's a big danger because he's broken 10 seconds for the first time this year, and he'd be definitely wanting to make that final.
There'll be a roar here.
Final in the world indoor 60 metres. Look for him to get a really good start.
And here's the champion from 8 years ago, the tall figure of Kamar Bailey-Cole. A part of that Jamaican wave that we've had for a decade plus.
Yeah, he used to train with Usain Bolt, so he knows what it's like to run against the fast guys.
So young Jake, lane 3. There's Ferdinand Omanyala. He's a beast, isn't he? Look at him. A powerhouse.
Came into the sport late from rugby.
So what can Jake do here? He would have seen Rowan. He knows that we've got one Aussie through. He's a good start and then run his own race. So they're in that position just before the set. Got out pretty well, Doran. Omanyala got away pretty well. Ash out wide, 3 from the left. Now Omanyala picks up. Doran's having a decent run. Omanyala clearly and goes quickly at 10.01. Getting through Esme as well, I reckon. And Jake Doran was in the mix at halfway.
Big occasion for Jake. That field was a really strong field, and the thing that I really liked about Jake was that he did stay relaxed even though the athletes were starting to come through him, and he managed to lift and finish with a good run. And
they're running into a reasonable headwind there at 1.2, so that's why some of these times are not super quick. He was impressive, so Esme did get through. So it's Kenya and Nigeria. Well, he's going to be a contender for sure. Does he get the better of Simbini in the final and Browning, etc.? He's in the mix, isn't he, the Kenyan?
Well, it's all about that turnaround, that quick turnaround, what they can do. But look at SMA, who's next to Omanyala, the Kenyan. He was so far back, the Cameroon athlete in the dark green. He had to work so hard through the middle phases to get back. And the danger is that if he gets his start, his back end was so good. But Omanyala just looks so relaxed, doesn't he?
Yeah, I said Nigeria, of course, Cameroon there. So he was the big finisher. So, Matt and Hemmer, we've got 2 distinctive favourites coming out of it and an Australian in the mix after 2 semi-finals.
Super exciting, isn't it, Bruce, to have a Aussie in the final of the 100 metres. Let's take